All right, when Iman and Shayla get into it in front of Delicia, let's tap in. Y'all, this looks so awkward.
Cookies in the other bed. I forgot you said that. Delicia, you want some cookies?
Yes, please.
I know you do. We got your favorite.
That sounds amazing.
Don't even worry about it for me. I'm gonna get up out of it.
You got your girls, babe?
No. Just finna head to the house.
Oh, you coming back? You need to go grab something?
No, I think I'm just go to the crib.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with you.
Okay, y'all. This is crazy. What she say? You got your girls with you? Or they coming? No. What, you need to go grab some stuff? No. Okay, well, I'm coming with you. What? Girl, I told you earlier, you don't let me breathe. Crazy.
You good? Just go to
I'm
the crib.
good.
Yeah.
What you mean? You good?
I'm saying, like, sometimes I just want to go home and just.
Sometimes you just want to go home and what?
Be to itself.
What is it that so you can't decompress here?
No.
Decompress.
You and your girl got them
It's still like
overstimulated.
what?
When you get home and your phone is exactly where you left your phone, and your socks go
Right.
in the drawer over here, and you got chores to do.
Okay, well that's fine, baby. I'm gonna go home with you then. Like you spent all this time with your kids, which I love. You're a great dad, but we still gotta have our time in too, baby.
That's the thing. This is not a thing where it's like about us at all. This is just me wanting to go home.
But what do you mean by that though? Like you be acting weird sometimes. Are you cheating on me?
Girl,
How we get there?
Because I don't. You just.
how do we get there? But also, how do you let her feel like she's entitled to even ask you these questions and be demanding? Iman, why don't you ask your own self this?
This energy sometimes where you're being super weird, and I just want to know, like, what is that about? Like, is there something you need to tell me that I'm not understanding?
Well, he been told you he don't want you.
You just acting like you need alone time all the time.
There's nothing in particular, and it's not an all the time thing. It's just a thing that I need right now.
So what is it about right now? I thought we were having a good time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We've had a great
Wait a
time.
minute, y'all. I just saw something. Not Delicia had to walk in front of him to make sure he tried to stand on business. Like, this is what you leaving her for. What?
Conversations, and now the time's up.
Now the time is up.
Yeah.
You really gonna say that to me?
I'm saying at
The time. I mean, just your verbiage though. Like, why are we doing all that? Why are you treating me like this?
Why?
Because that's how you want to be
I don't know.
treated.
You treat me like, nah, you good. Like, is that the way you talk to your girl? Like, nah, you good. Am I like a hoe on the street? Or
Yeah, because you imply that.
So I don't even know how we getting there.
because that's not a loving tone.
I'm not saying
You like, nah, you good. Like,
It's
what?
not about. I'm not.
It's
trying
not about what though.
To, I'm not trying to.
So
do this.
why are you
And I'm
talking
not
to me
trying
like
do this.
that?
Delicia, you're loving that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Balenciaga.
She, who?
His nickname for her.
Like these here.
Okay. So what does that mean? Anything that I stay around you, I can stay around her. Like,
Right, but I'm saying that's not for nobody to be doing all.
so it's not necessary for you to leave, babe.
I'm gonna go to the house.
Them eyes, y'all.
You are not. You gonna stay here with me. I'm gonna make you some cookies. Right?
And this is why you can't leave him, man.
No, you're gonna stay here with me. Yes, you are. Says who? How you leave?
That's why you can't leave. And look at Delicia.
You're
Looking like, what? That's why you can't leave him, man. That's why you can't get no peace of mind, because you a punk, like you a sucker, you a weak. You have that weak spot. But y'all, real quick. So why the whole time I'm watching this, I feel like the inspiration of this skit was from Players Club. Y'all remember when Diamond was into it with her dude Lawrence at the time? And here come Ebony walking in her underwear and her little tank top, going to the refrigerator, getting something to drink. Diamond stopped for a second. She like, do you think you might want to put some clothes on? And she was like, for who? Lawrence? He ain't nobody. Pure example of that, y'all. So also for a time or two, it kind of seemed like Delicia Like when she walked over there, it was like to remind him to stand on business, stand firm. Like this is what you trying to leave her for. And this look on her face right now, it ain't work, Delicia. Cause look what he doing. He let her sucker him in again. So when you gonna learn, little girl? When are you gonna learn? Like you gotta let it go. Let it go. Didn't she say that? We gotta let this go. Let it go. Like, girl, like at the end of the day, this dude is confused and he weak. And I can't think of the name, but somebody in the comments had reminded me yesterday of the story of Delilah and Samson. When it was on that skit where Shayla was like, this how we gonna make it work through, and they was having a conversation about her being a witch and all that. And he reminded me of that story. That I was like, I don't know why I ain't think of that. I mean, that witch theory is true too, but the whole Delilah and Samson, Samson was strong because of his hair. The anointing was in his hair. He couldn't never cut his hair. His parents was told that before he was even born, never to cut his hair because the anointing and strength will be in it, right? And then so he used to, go to this little town every now and then. And every time you go there, you see this little thing called Delilah, and he always, had a little thing, and they go do their little 1-2 every time he come in, and every time they do their little 1-2, she try to see like what's his weakness or whatever. And finally, she made him weak enough to where he was like, it's in my hair. I can never cut my hair. The strength is in my hair. The anointing is there. This girl, what Shayla say, am I on the street? Yes, because by her getting coins for knowing his strength, she goes and tell the enemies that. And then the enemies come cut his hair while he sleep. What? The weakness over some little thing. Like, no, you don't, that's where you have to be strong as a man to know like who you are and your worth, and you'll know how to pick them better, because it all goes from your beginning. And Shayla reminded you of that when she said, well, I was minding my own business and you was on the porch and you the one wanted me. So that's where, I mean, yeah, you see something you like, you want to try to pursue it and get to know it, but you should have saw the signs. You should have saw the signs from the beginning. So where was your thought process at? Was your thought process only in just having fun, or was it in trying to, see where things could really go? Because either way it go, you should have just always kept it 100. And every time that she tries to say ring and marriage and all that stuff, you should have, instead of looking stupid and zoning out to the treesy mun, you should always stood on business. Oh, mama, like, I ain't really trying to do none of that. Like, I already been there, done that. Like, now if it's for us to do, we'll do it. And, only time will prevail. But I'm not trying to, get into none of that. Like, you should have stand firm every time. But so I feel like that's a lesson for these men, and young boys. Like, you gotta, because I tell my son that all the time, don't play with nobody. You gotta always let them know what's up. Don't mislead. If y'all just having fun, you just make sure she understand we having fun. And when she start getting emotionally into it, then you gotta, know where you at. Are you with her in that way? If you're not feeling emotionally strong with her like she is, you gotta let her know, slow down. Cause like I'm not really, in that same, frequency as you at the time. Cause I mean, now don't get me wrong, sometimes it take longer for men to feel the way than women, but I ain't even gonna go there because I'll go on and on and on. Like my belief anyway is that you don't even do all that at a young age. You get to really grow and know you. I mean, you have friends and relationships, but we should be teaching our sons and daughters how to just, really build relationships as far as friendships first, and then let all that other stuff come. So the fornication, all that got to be out of the way, because that's what makes everything so complicated, and that's where we at in today's day. Like Janae Aiko she say, the world has gone to shits and I'm a part of it. That's what I feel. I'm like, man, and this world ain't shit. Like, and we a part of this because like it's all messed up, and based on everybody moving so quick and just fornicating and like being God forgives this and that, but you need to preserve your body and be more intimate in the mind and the mental, and like you pursuing life, overcoming things that's for you to overcome. Relationships is not something you supposed to be overcoming. That's a blessing to you. It shouldn't be that hard, but that's my little thing on that. But anyway, getting back to this skit though, at the end of the day, all I could do is say all three of them, and showing us that all three of them are should be seeing what they should actually be learning out of this situation. Like Iman learn, stand on business. When you say you don't want it, then you go. But when you say you don't want it and you stay, you are misleading. Because why would Shayla feel so entitled to tell you that if you ain't with your kids, you need to be with me? And then really, I need to be meeting your kids and we need to be together all the time. You don't get no breaks from me. Like, what? Iman, if that ain't what you want, you fully say that. Shayla, I don't want that. And you done said it. Well, you smothering, and then you just sit there like a big old baby, a big old kid, like you can't move or nothing in the bed at that. And let her tell you, no, you do want this. You do want this love. You never experienced a love like mine. So you're going to keep running away, but I'm not going nowhere. So that's when our love is too much into people and not God. Because if we loved each other as God loved us, we would let them know that God is your source for love. And if that love ain't mutual between me and you, as far as the feelings that you have is not the same feelings I have, then that's God letting you know and letting me know we ain't for each other. It ain't no we gotta work on it. Like, relationships come together organically. It ain't gotta be that much of a struggle. So, like, yeah, Shayla, stop. You need to wake up, honey. Like, stop trying to keep pursuing something that's telling you he don't want it. But are you pursuing him or are you pursuing the bag? Which one is it? Because when you was sitting on the couch with Sonny and talking about Dominique, what you say? And he ain't even got no money. What? So it ain't that crazy if he ain't got no money, because you ain't do Arby like that. Well, I mean, you did him a little bit, but once you saw something that had more money than Arby and was giving his woman more than what Arby was giving you without like an issue, Anthony ain't put up no fights to give Amber whatever she wanted. Arby will look at her twice like, girl, I mean, do you really need, stuff like that? And she had to really, Arby, she had to really try to make him give to her. So that's on you, girl. Like, everything is on you. Like, because are you pursuing the man in love or are you pursuing the bag just because of the lifestyle that man can offer you? What are you pursuing? Okay. And then that goes the same with Delicia. Is it worth that $15K for you to sit here and watch this man be all up on your girl and watch your girl be all up on him? And he tell her he don't want her, but then she make him stay in front of you. You seeing it. The girl don't want to leave him. How much longer you gonna sit here? Because to be real, if he was really real about you, he would have stood on business and said, nah, like, Shayla, I keep telling you, we done. I don't want to keep going through this. Like, I'm over it. So at this point, I see we can't be friends. And that's cool. So we just gonna delete each other numbers. If we got to block, we gonna block, but I'm done. Let her try to stand in front of you today and Delicia there. That would be Delicia time to chime in. And at least like diffuse the situation or stand on business with Shayla. But are you scared or what? Because if you scared, Delicia, just say that. But I mean, to kind of go back on that, I ain't gonna lie. I do understand that Delicia, like, or not even understand. I more like feel Delicia really want him to choose her without a question in his mind, like without a doubt. Like she want that man in him to stand on business. Like, look, this is my woman, and I'ma move in with her. I'ma move on with her. Shayla and it's a wrap. I feel like she really want that out of him outside of girl, you do get scary. I'm gonna say this one last thing and then I'm gonna let it go. Yellow Granny had a good point. She said that the storyline is leading to where Shayla's gonna go full blown crazy, and that's gonna be her karma for the whole Diesel situation. That's why Diesel came back. I was like, you know what? That's a really good theory. You might be on to something, Yellow Granny. What y'all think? Let me know y'all thoughts. Thank you for watching with me. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Peace be with y'all.